Alright guys, it's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm back bringing you another audio commentary today, and I want to talk about being ingenious. Man, I seen a video today on YouTube that kind of really inspired me. I don't know how long it's going to inspire me, but it inspired me. What the video was, this kid that was 15 years old, and he basically developed a program or a testing method that has 100% accuracy to cure not cure pancreatic cancer, but to test for pancreatic cancer. That is mind-blowing, dude. For those of you who don't know, a pancreatic cancer costs somewhere about $1,200 to test for right now. That's including doctor's fees, and the test itself is $800. You have 2 or 3 doctors you got to go through. You're going to have anywhere from $1,200 to $1,500 into testing for pancreatic cancer. For those of you who are unaware, not everybody's made of money in this country. A lot of people will consider themselves middle class, but being considered middle class is kind of common. You know why the middle class pays all the taxes? Because the middle class is so large. For example, a guy that makes $30,000, that dude's middle class. For a guy that makes $400,000, he considers himself middle class too. So there's a lot of gray area in that bone. But this kid, basically at the age of 15, had no clue about science. At 15, you're in 9th grade. You're doing physical science. You might be going into biology. And this guy basically had the time to do lab work. He had no intention or no background in science or even pancreatic cancer to begin with. What happened was one of his uncles died from pancreatic cancer. And a guy that showed no signs of it, within 3 months of his life, became this shell of a man, this walking husk, this skeletal guy. And he wanted to know why. So he actually used Google, which I've always said Google is the most powerful tool in the world. Because any man, any special forces, any team, any SEAL team member will tell you the most important thing in any situation is information. That's why, the kill streaks you see that are most common or do the most damage to people are stuff like counter UAV. This is just relating it back to COD, but counter UAV, Blackbird, really strong kill streaks. Why? Because it either gives or denies information from the enemy team. And those things will make you almost unbeatable. You guys have been playing Call of Duty for a while. Do you remember EMP or the EMP spam in Modern Warfare 3? A team that spammed EMP, Stealth Bomb, or Advanced UAV, those teams were hard to beat. Hard to beat. Because you couldn't use kill streaks, you had no mini-map, you were pretty much done with the entire time that the enemy team grew, because all they had to do was stagger their EMPs. You were done with. But I'm back off that. This kid creates this whole system, and you know how much it cost to get tested? 3 cents. Dude, I almost wanted to cry when I heard that, because that's the first time I've had faith in humanity in a long time. Where a kid, because his uncle died, sat out and used some of the strongest tools at his disposal and used them well. He didn't use them to post Instagram pictures. He didn't use them to post Call of Duty videos. He didn't use them to, spend his day insulting somebody. He used his time to help save people's lives. And I was envious. I was. I mean, it might sound like I was selfish. I was envious, but because I wish I had the ability, or I wish I had the drive, the will that this 15-year-old kid has. I mean, I sit there and envy him because I would love to be him. Just because he's going to change so many people's lives. And I wish I could be in that boat to change the amount of people's lives that he did. I don't know if you guys ever watch me, but when I do the letter videos or the fan mail videos or whatever would you like to call them, I generally tear up in those videos. And it's not fake. It's never fake. I mean, I'm not the kind of guy that can fake cry. I tear up because I feel like I feel special. I feel like I've actually done something other than teach somebody how to do well or with a line of sight or something in Call of Duty. But like I've actually made a real change in somebody's life. And if you've never done that, let me tell you, the wealth that you get from that is better than any paycheck I've ever received. And I've received some pretty big paychecks in my life. I mean, I'm not going to flaunt or anything, but I've received paychecks that any person in the world would feel good about. And I would give every one of those up just to have, somebody that says, you say my dad's life or something like that. And that's something special. That's more special than money can bring, at least in my book. I was very happy to see this, but you can find it on the TED site. I'm not sure if I should link it or anything like that. I'll link the video that I seen, but you can find it. But dude, it's powerful, dude. It's powerful stuff. It's a lot of scientific mumbo jumbo though. There's a lot of scientific stuff in there, and I know from a fact that people don't really like scientific stuff. Like for example, a lot of people want to say that they love stars. I mean, I'm guilty of this too. I want to say that I love astrophysics, but I don't love astrophysics. I love pictures of stars. But the fact is that I love pictures of stars doesn't change the fact that it also leads me to the point where I learn a little bit about astrophysics. And everybody has that little show off into them, that new word they learn. You ever learn a new word that's kind of big sounding and makes you sound really smart and you want to use it even if you use it incorrectly? That's the kind of word that that's where astrophysics leads to. Oh, also, I was actually going to use this gameplay as another point example. This is a pretty good carrier gameplay, but it also goes to show that kill streaks big kill streaks generally aren't the answer. Because generally, people ask me why I don't allow big kill streaks in my party. I wanted to just show this to you. One, it makes enemy teams leave. And two, it pretty much... Wow, he owned me. But it pretty much doesn't guarantee the most kills possible. I find that I get more kills using stuff like Lightning Strike and Hailstorm over and over again than I do running like the Swarm. And I think I get like 40 kills here. Whereas I have another gameplay where I got 50 and 7. And I just used regular old kill streaks. I didn't stand out. I didn't take any kills from my team. I just ended up getting more kills using kill streaks I got more often than using kill streaks that kind of push the boundaries. Obviously, if you're in a lobby and nobody leaves and you're in ground war, yeah, Swarm's the way to go. But 6v6, I don't feel like Swarm gives you any kind of advantage. But it's been your boy, Wings of Redemption. I want to thank you for leaving a like rating on this video. If you could, as always, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys are interested in seeing, topics that you're interested in hearing about, or maybe vlogs that you would like to see or inspire. So far, the Sprite Banana Challenge is the #1. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening. It's been your boy, Wings of Redemption, and I'm out.